Are we live? Yes, we are live. Hello, and welcome to tonight's show. I am the great king one for the night. Seeing if anybody's going to come in real quick. I'm going to give it a few minutes before we start. There is that if you want to come in for if you have a comment or story on tonight's honored person. Put a comment, like, share, all that nice stuff. There's 2 people right now. So what I'm getting ready to start is if you see the title Boring the Starfaker, whatever I say and this person hears it, I'm not scared of your threats. I'll tell you that right now. I am not scared of your threats because they're baseless. Anyways, this guy likes to do donations. I'm not going to do the donations. Courtesy. Put something in the comments if you're live. No, I'm not live. I know I'm live. But if you think you know who it is, he had a good co-host at one time. Now he doesn't. So this is a story about Boring the Starfaker and his current co-host, Redhead, and the bald one. Anyways, this guy I got associated with it was because I listened to Jim Cornette, thought he was pretty cool until I found out the truth about him this time later. I thought he was cool. I bought a couple DVDs, was on the show one time with him, but he's hurt some of my friends that I call friends, and some of my family members at the PWO for life. So because all he cared about was money that he probably has stashed under his bed and not giving the Filipinos 1 ounce of it. And then accuse me because my money's tight. I couldn't just give. So he always called me out for not giving. You don't have to worry about that here tonight. We're not all about donations. And he had a good co-host at one time, and he didn't talk all about donations. He's been through several co-host, and this guy was a great co-host until one day because he went on his own, he got basically blocked and given an ultimatum of, and I know people like Michigan Mike was given an ultimatum, Barkley, and others. So I know that he gave an ultimatum, and some of us were just joking in the chat. I always called him boring as a joke the last several months because it was. It got to the point, it's all about the money. All about the money, and it shouldn't be. And then he gets these Filipino young girls. If my daughter was talking to him and I didn't know about it, I'd be mad. And to get them to call him daddy. If you want to, on the side, there's comments you can type in. But he wants them to call him daddy, and he doesn't even talk to the parents. And then this just happened real recently where he's all about the money, and we were getting sick, and then he just cuts a promo on us the other night, thinking we did some things to him. Where your audience, you annihilated, where most of them have gone to another show. And for the record, I'm not scared of you and your threats. They're meaningless. This hurts me to do this, but it's come down to this. I see 2 people watching, but I know it's going to get back to him somehow, and I don't care. He had an ally. He lost the ally. He lost an ally in this. I'm going to hit. I'll talk more in a minute, but if you know the person and want to come on the show, there's in the comments for StreamYard who wants to come on in and talk about him. You may, because he's harmless. I know Sheriff Whiteat used to give the guy dog food, and he would make fun of the sheriff for being a Republican. Republican. The guy's just delusional. He supposedly trained 54 wrestlers for WWE or helped, but oh no, John Cena never mentions his name to this day. If everybody knows who John Cena is, he lost a friend. Jim Cornette and him used to be best friends for 40 years. No longer. The guy is just toxic. And I'm going to pause it real quick because I need to go talk into something. Sorry, I'm just checking stuff. But it's toxic, and he goes, "Why don't you donate?" And I told him, "Because I'm on a my money's tight." Well, there's no excuse. Well, dude, I bought a badge and it wasn't good enough for the person. It was a badge and it wasn't good enough for him. And then the other night, when I tried to make a joke being squishy bowling, yes, squishy bowling was me. When I said, "What's up, cousin King?" as a joke, just trying to get you to laugh. But no, we had to block my ass. Well, guess who gives you the bad ratings on your show anymore? Huh? Who gets the thumbs down? I know. It's me. And I've reported you a couple times because of your shows. But I'm letting anybody else, I'm going to hit the pause button. A pause button for a minute. And there used to be several white women on the show. And he alienated them. Some of the Filipinos got alienated enough. They come the real king, not me, but Sir blank blank, and you know who it is. I hope a bunch of people watch this on the replay. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but I'm just trying to tell you about this guy. And hopefully he gets back to him. I'm going to take a quick little mute break to go talk to somebody, see if they want to come on. Now on the topic of the redhead one. Who would dye their hair completely Kool-Aid red at 60 years old? How stupid is that? How stupid can you be to do that? I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes. And then, oh, give me your money, redhead. Let's help. That's the only donations you'll get anymore. And then the new one, the other co-host, the bald one, I saw him the other night, and it was like there was so much glare off of his head, it was blinding me. So the bald one, get out while you can. I'm warning you, he will not help you. He'll hurt your career. So get out while you can. So get out while you can, or risk being hurt. But I'm not going to. But the fake one, I don't trust you anymore. You have 350 pounds, a sack of potatoes, tried to fake like you were having a heart attack the other night to get sympathy. I didn't think it was funny. Look in my eyes, you, this fake one. Look in my eyes. Do I look scared? No. The truth has set me free, and I'm free at last to go hang out with my buddies like Joe Pesci, Hawaiian Punch Ho, Reverend Robbins. It's not all about we don't always talk about you. We play video games as friends and hang out because we all like each other and we are one big family. And if you're not down with that, the POWO has two words for you. It's for life. It's the PWO or the highway. And I know Joe was hurt the other night. He made you a lot of money and you just shit all over him. He did a clip show. And that was what we watched that the other night and we were all laughing, having a good time, reminiscing how the show didn't go downhill. That was fun. Not anymore. It's to turn on your show. It's like pulling teeth to watch. And it is. Trying to find one where I can actually. and he had 2 books. I probably screwed you, isn't he? And his show sponsors, he's not very good. It's Popeyes, McDonald's, it's probably somebody local, Big Ben's Barbecue, and some Fish House Grill. He probably eats more than they pay for the show. Hi, Gonzo. But yeah, and I'll admit when I thought he was funny on Jimmy Cornette shows, and it got me to go find his show, watch the. But I know I got screwed on 2 DVDs because it was done off of a TV. The Ohio Valley Wrestling, the segments he did for these 2 DVDs, it was like Cena, me, and something else. He taped the shows off a TV to put in the clips. They were not quality like you see in the WWE today. I was paying out of good faith. And don't get me started about microphones. He is so tries to sell his stuff so cheap that it doesn't that it doesn't help. They're off brand. I can go Five Below and get headphones that are good quality for cheap. And I went with a better microphone because was going to buy one of his, and I'm glad I didn't because I'm happy with the blue Snowball microphone that I have in my hand. Better than Beats by Bolin and microphones by Bolin. But if you know the guy, go watch his. I'll post his last show in the chat or a couple. Hang on. I just posted the link for last night's show. So you can see it in the chat, see how bad they were. I'm going to go look for another one. and the one from Saturday night, which a couple people knew I was ready to kill him after that. If I was going to drive to Kentucky that night. But I'm glad I didn't, because he's not worth it. Anyways, so if you can find those two shows, if not, just type in Kenny Bolin and subscribe for a month. Cancel your badge is like $2.99, and then cancel it after you will see what you need to see. See if my links don't work. Oh yeah, and I just said your name, Kenny. So what are you gonna do, motherfucker? Motherfucker. I'm talking like Cornette now. Because I know your threats are useless. And who's your lawyer? Haagen-Dazs? The law office of Haagen-Dazs? Because your lawyer's weak. I'm going to end this at at the 30 because I'm done ranting and raving about him. I'll be done ranting and raving in a couple minutes. But don't give the guy the time of day. Troll him for all you want because he like I said, buy the badge. Cancel it later after 30 days. And then when he blocks you, it's a rite of passage. And I was being cool with you the other night, dumbass. I put red suck as a joke. But guess what? I'd like to play hardball. So, if you're scared of me, admit it, because I'm not afraid of you. And I said, good day. I said, good day. And if you're a friend of mine, I'll talk to you later. Always put comments in the chat. Thank you.